Last year, before the pandemic arrived, we were all living what we consider to be normal lives. Within days of the first shutdown, many people were commenting enthusiastically on the beauty of nature. Spectacular dawns and sunsets, the exquisite sound of birdsong, wonderful star-studded skies. Those wonders of nature had always been there. It was just all too easy for us in our so-called normal, busy lives to take them for granted, so that they had gone unnoticed. Lent is a bit like that. It was once the most important time of year because the word Lent simply means spring season. And everyone knew that the tilling and planting in springtime determined the amount of food that would be available for the rest of the year. The farming activities needed to be meticulously planned and precisely carried out. It was simply a matter of life and death. Also, by the time that spring arrived, the food harvested and stored in the previous autumn had almost all been consumed. Spring was a hungry season and a natural time to commemorate the Lord's 40 days of fasting and temptation in the desert as he made his final preparation for his teaching ministry. The Lord's time in the desert was a time of reflection for him. So following his example, it was therefore logically the time when people should reflect on the quality of their own lives, to make necessary improvements, to thank the Lord for his blessings, to solemnly thank him for being willing to endure the most horrible tortures and to sacrifice himself on the cross for us. Finally, to celebrate his resurrection that promised us eternal life. In order to fully participate in celebrating his resurrection, it was necessary to evaluate oneself against the golden rule. Had I been appropriately and consistently loving towards God and my neighbour? If not, then had I confessed as much and been forgiven so that I could fully enter into communion with him on Resurrection Day, which was, of course, Easter Sunday? I wonder, has the pandemic granted us all the time, the opportunity, and the insight to reflect on the vital importance of Lent for the quality of our daily lives and the joy and peace that a good Lent gifts to us? Dear Lord, it is springtime, and I know that my relationship with you, my Creator, is in need of a thorough spring cleaning. Please assist me.